guys, welcome to another episode of Keeping Goals. If you're new here, my name is Conor and Keeping Goals is a vlog following my attempt at becoming a professional goalkeeper at the highest level of international football. As you'll know, if you've been watching Series 3 of Keeping Goals, I am currently playing for Europa Point FC in the Gibraltar National League. I am modelling Europa Point's very new, very flashy training kit, as I am off to training a little bit later. But in this week's episode of the vlog, we're going to have a bit of a catch up. After last week, you saw what happened. We played Europa, one of the strongest teams in the league. Unfortunately, we lost 1-0, but we put in a very good performance, gave the team a good boost in morale, and we were looking to kick on and start picking up our first points in the league. Our very next game was against a team called Glamour United, who were at that point bottom of the table. So it was a good opportunity for us to go and get our first win of the season. So I'm going to leave you with the highlights from that game, and I will speak to you shortly afterwards. Everything that could have gone wrong in that game went wrong. 2 red cards, 1 own goal. We hit the post at 0-0. I've never played in a game like it, and it was extremely frustrating to lose against bottom of the table 3-0. But there's no excuses. It was all our own fault. There was no one else to blame. And as a club, we are now in a very, very difficult position. We still haven't scored a goal in 4 games. We haven't got a win. And although we are a very new team with completely new players, things need to change. The full game highlights, my personal game highlights, will be up on the YouTube channel very soon. So you will be able to watch every touch that I took during that game, and you'll be able to assess for yourself whether you thought I played well or not. But I believe I performed at the same level that I've been performing week in, week out. I made lots of saves, took crosses well, my long pass accuracy was good. I'm going to ping up all the stats so you can see my game stats after analysing the video. But it helped prompt this video, and it gives me an opportunity to talk about something that I'm experiencing at this moment in time as a goalkeeper, and something I hope will be able to help you guys when you encounter it within your careers. We haven't been getting the wins, we haven't been scoring goals, and obviously for every player in the squad, that is very, very frustrating. But I want to talk about how, as a goalkeeper, you can maintain good form when every single week you're losing games and conceding goals. That does sound like a big juxtaposition, but for people that understand football and understand goalkeeping, it is possible. You know that as a goalkeeper, you can be having great games, playing really, really well, and not necessarily getting the wins or the clean sheets to reflect that, because things that are out of your control are affecting the team result. Think of Tom Heaton at Burnley David Marshall at Cardiff a few years ago. These keepers that had incredible seasons but finished further down the table because they weren't in teams that would win games, score lots of goals or keep clean sheets. If you rewind 2 years ago to Series 1 of Keeping Goals, something quite similar happened. I moved to a new team called Mosteles Ballonpied. I was in good form, I was playing really well, but we couldn't get a win. And what happened was I got frustrated, I got angry, I got disappointed, and my form and performances dropped. And that did nothing to help my team. So I've used that experience from 2 years ago to help me today. As a senior player, as a vice captain, I have a responsibility within the club to help others and to help the team to perform to the best of their ability. But my primary role, my number one job, and the reason why Europa Point signed me is to perform to the best of my ability as a goalkeeper. I look at myself and I assess my own game. What do I need to do to perform well and to ultimately help my team to be the best that they can possibly be? You'll hear the phrase control the controllables, but it's very, very applicable to this situation. I make sure that I do everything right that I can control. My training, my rehab, my recovery, my stretching, my food, my sleep, my lifestyle away from the pitch. Everything that I can control, I make sure that I do properly, professionally, and in a way that helps me to be the best goalkeeper I can possibly be. And after a game when we lose, like the Glasses game, instead of getting angry and frustrated and disappointed, I watch the video, I assess my own performance, I analyse what I did well and things that I need to improve, and I come away and I think, how did I perform? And my assessment was that I performed well. That's brilliant, well done. But what can you learn from it? What can you use to get better? Not coming away and thinking, oh, we've lost again, we're disappointed, I've conceded 3 goals again, rah, 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 how annoying is that? No. What did I do well? What did I do badly? How do I improve and how do I move forward as a player? I have to maintain my form and make sure I'm playing as well as I possibly can. So a lot of work is going into making sure that I continue performing to the best of my ability and that I keep improving every single day. But life here in Spain at the minute hasn't only been about training on the pitch and off the pitch. I've also been fortunate enough that last week my family came over from England. First time that I've seen them for 2 months. It is difficult living away and working away from home, as many of you will know, and the chance to see them was very, very special.
And that looks a beast. There's at least 3 things that I want.
Which one are you going to have?
The apricot. And half of Dad's.
Which one are you going to have?
That one. That's okay, it's part of a calorie controlled diet.
It was also my birthday, my 24th birthday, which sounds terrifyingly old. I had a lovely day with Frankie. We went exploring up in the mountains here in Estepona. So we took the car and went on a little bit of a road trip. I'm going up there, bub.
Woohoo!
So what have you thought so far been about our birthday hike?
I'm loving it.
It's a little bit of a perilous drive up the hill with severe drops on either side. But we made it to the top. But we're going to go and find a nice view where we can eat our packed lunch. Not bad, eh? Thanks.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. What a way to spend your birthday. Right.
I feel old.
Yeah. I do feel a bit old. 24. Whew. Right, time to drive back down. And that means you have to sit on the side with that view and that fall. So, good luck for that. But that's it for this week's episode of Keeping Goals. I hope that you've enjoyed the episode. I hope it's brought you a little bit of value. I hope that what we talked about can help you as a goalkeeper in your own career and your own progression through the game. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the episode, seeing my training in the gym and on the pitch. And I'm working very, very hard to make sure that my next game I perform to the best of my ability and keep that clean sheet and help Europa Point to get that first win of the season. I'll see you in the next episode of Keeping Goals next Sunday at 1 p.m. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss an episode. Please like, please share, keep the channel growing. Come and join the Keeping Goals Facebook group if you haven't already. Loads of discussion going on there. And if you haven't already, become a patron over at the Patreon page. This week's patron of the week is Chris Liddell. So congratulations, Chris. Thank you for your support. I really, really do appreciate it. Here is your Keeping Goals shout out. If you want to become a patron, follow the link below and see if you can help me and help support the channel in return for some extra bonus content. So follow the link, see the bonus content that's available. But thank you for watching this week's episode of Keeping Goals. Have a great week, keep chasing improvement. I'll speak to you in a bit. Leaning over the edge of the world. Frankie, stop.
I was gonna sit in it.
Doing?
I was just gonna sit in it.